Have you ever experienced moments when your thoughts seem to align perfectly with the reality around you? As human beings, we possess a remarkable ability to generate and emit vibrations through our thoughts and emotions. This means that our mental activity directly influences our external reality, as each thought and feeling carries its own unique frequency. In the realm of science, we understand that energy is in constant motion, always vibrating and never at rest. This fundamental idea aligns with the law of vibration, which states that everything in existence vibrates and nothing remains still. The objects and beings you see around you vibrate at different frequencies, distinguishing them from one another, including animals, people, plants, and trees. To simplify this concept, consider radio waves or ultraviolet light, each with its own distinct frequency. Unlike these waves, we possess the remarkable ability to consciously choose and control the frequency of our thoughts and emotions. By mastering our thoughts, we gain the power to shape our reality in line with our deepest desires. Nurturing positive and uplifting thoughts holds the potential to manifest joy, abundance, love, and success in our lives. Nikola Tesla, a renowned scientist, once stated, "If you wish to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." This statement encapsulates the fundamental principle of the law of vibration. Everything in our world vibrates, from the earth beneath our feet to the sky above, from the wind that blows the fire that burns, and even the water that flows. It's not just natural phenomena that vibrate. Our physical bodies, organs, blood, animals, trees, rivers, oceans, stones, crystals, and metals all possess this vibrational nature. The law of vibration teaches us that everything in the universe, whether seen or unseen, can be broken down into pure energy or light. This energy exists as a vibratory frequency or pattern. It's fascinating to realize that all matter in our world is composed of the same building blocks, and when examined closely, can be understood as vibrations at various frequencies. Thus, we're all connected at the lowest and deepest level, as what John Samuel Hagelin, the leader of the Transcendental Meditation movement in the US, calls the unified field. For example, a table may look solid and still, but within the table are millions and millions of subatomic particles moving and vibrating with energy. These particles are made of energy that's vibrating at a very fast speed that forms atoms. And atoms will then form molecules, and the millions of molecules will form the solid as what we know as a table. Despite appearances of solidity and liquidity, all matter is actually composed mostly of empty space. These particles within atoms, such as electrons, protons, and neutrons, are in constant motion. Albert Einstein, the renowned physicist, had the belief that vibrations held the key to comprehending the universe. In a statement attributed to him, he expressed, "If you want to know how God created the world, you must learn about vibration." Einstein saw a profound interconnectedness in the universe, where vibrations sustain movement and life. Although Einstein is often quoted as saying everything is energy, there is some debate surrounding this statement. The quote originates from a letter Einstein wrote to a friend in October 1940, where he pondered the relationship between matter and energy. In the letter, he noted that matter consists of atoms, which are packets of light or electricity, and that the splitting of atoms releases energy. Thus, it's evident that Einstein contemplated the connection between matter and energy when he penned this now famous quote. However, the exact meaning of "everything is energy" can be interpreted in various ways. One interpretation suggests that the entire universe is composed of tiny energy particles, similar to atoms. Another viewpoint posits that everything in the universe emits or radiates some form of energy, such as heat or light. Additionally, there's a notion that our perceptions of reality are influenced by the energy fields surrounding us. Determining which interpretation is correct remains challenging and uncertain. The law of vibration may not be as famous as the law of attraction. However, the law of vibration is the foundation for how the law of attraction works. Most people have no idea how to manifest and achieve their goals and dreams because they don't understand how the law of vibration works. All they understand is that as long as they think about what they want, they'll manifest. This is somehow correct according to the law of attraction, but the problem is that the law of attraction is based on the law of vibration. Understanding the law of vibration is essential for making the law of attraction work. Many people fail to manifest their desires because they lack the knowledge of this law and doubt its validity. Let's simplify and explore the law of vibration. To put it simply, the law of vibration states that the energy you emit determines what you attract into your life. If you choose to focus on positive and happy feelings, you'll draw more of the same into your life. Conversely, if you dwell on negative emotions and feelings of inferiority, you'll attract more of those vibrations. Your mind is a powerful tool in shaping your reality. By consciously directing your thoughts and emotions, you can alter your energetic vibration. When you do this, you attract and align with energies that resonate with your thoughts and feelings. It all begins with your thoughts. As your conscious mind consistently dwells on thoughts of a certain frequency, they become deeply embedded in your subconscious mind. These thoughts become your dominant vibration, setting up a resonance that attracts similar vibrations into your life. In essence, the law of vibration functions like a mirror. You create a vibrational frequency through your thoughts and emotions, sending it out to the world. Whatever resonates with your frequency, be it people, experiences, or things, will be drawn into your life. Perhaps the best scientific way to explain how the law of vibration works is through the use of a tuning fork. When two tuning forks with the same frequency are struck, one of them vibrates and sends out sound waves. These waves cause the second tuning fork to vibrate and produce the same sound. This phenomenon is known as resonance. Similarly, when we think specific thoughts or experience particular emotions, we emit energy vibrations to our surroundings. These vibrations attract things, people, and experiences that are vibrating in the same frequency. This is also resonance in action. The law of vibration operates consistently and impartially, much like other laws such as the law of resonance and the law of gravity. It always responds to our thoughts and feelings, bringing similar vibrations into our lives. This law isn't just a philosophical concept, it's firmly grounded in the principles of physics. It works reliably for everyone, without exception. Understanding and embracing the law of vibration grants us a profound awareness of how our thoughts and emotions shape our reality. We become conscious co-creators of our lives, purposefully aligning our vibrations with the experiences we desire. This universal law encourages us to tap into our innate ability to manifest and attract the life we truly want. Our current lives are shaped by the thoughts and unconscious expectations we've held in the past. To enhance our overall well-being, it's crucial for us as humans to dedicate time to nurturing positive emotions. By simply visualizing the experiences we desire and immersing ourselves in the feeling of how we'd like to be, we can emit a corresponding vibration out into the universe. Every thought and emotion has its own unique vibration frequency. Positive emotions like love, joy, and peace vibrate at higher frequencies, while negative emotions such as fear, anger, guilt, and shame vibrate at lower frequencies. The law of vibration teaches us that these frequencies deeply affect our daily lives and experiences. By understanding and consciously adjusting our energy, we can align ourselves with our true desires, whether they're material possessions, relationships, or experiences like happiness and fulfillment. Recognizing that everything in the universe has a vibrational frequency is a crucial step toward manifesting our desires. It reveals the incredible power our thoughts and emotions have in shaping our reality. To effectively adjust our frequency, we must first become aware of our current state. This requires honestly assessing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, since they all contribute to our overall vibrational frequency. Negative thoughts, emotions, and behaviors lower our frequency, while positive ones raise it. Once we know our current frequency, we can take proactive steps to elevate it. Regular self-care practices are effective in raising our frequency. Engaging in activities such as meditation, spending time in nature, or journaling promotes a sense of well-being and balance, thereby increasing our vibrational frequency. Another approach is to focus on cultivating positive emotions like joy, love, and peace. These emotions vibrate at higher frequencies and profoundly impact our physical and emotional health. By consciously seeking out experiences and surrounding ourselves with people who bring us joy, we can significantly raise our vibrational frequency and attract more positive experiences into our lives. Moreover, the law of vibration is intricately connected to the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. In other words, the vibrational frequency we emit draws experiences and situations that are attuned to the same frequency. By deliberately raising our vibration, we can attract positive experiences, people, and opportunities that align harmoniously with our desires. Numerous practices exist to help us adjust our vibrational frequency and manifest our desires. Many successful individuals, including top athletes like Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, and Michael Phelps, acclaimed actors like Jim Carrey and Denzel Washington, influential figures like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Richard Branson, Steve Jobs, and Oprah Winfrey, credit their achievements with the power of positive visualization. The process of visualization involves two key techniques. The first technique is the outcome visualization, where we focus on what our life will look like once our desired outcome is achieved. We immerse ourselves in the details of this future reality, envisioning our daily routines, surroundings, and the people we interact with. By contemplating our ideal future and connecting with the emotions it evokes, we stay motivated and inspired to work towards our goals. The second technique is process visualization. This technique directs our attention to the steps necessary to reach our desired outcome. It helps reduce anxiety and eliminates negative thoughts that arise from inexperience or self-doubt. By actively visualizing ourselves conducting research, undergoing training, building a support network, and fearlessly exploring new opportunities, we make it easier to take action and make progress. Research indicates that engaging in such visualization exercises significantly improves our chances of achieving better outcomes. Most top athletes practice visualization by imagining themselves winning and performing at their best. By focusing on what they want to happen rather than what they don't, their chances of success soar. This technique can be applied to any aspect of life, empowering us to shape our reality through the power of our thoughts and imagination. By utilizing visualization, we tap into the remarkable potential of our minds to create the life we desire. It aligns our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our goals, amplifying our ability to manifest positive experiences. With consistent practice, we enhance our likelihood of achieving remarkable results. Jack Canfield, an American author, motivational speaker, and corporate trainer, offers practical steps to develop an effective visualization practice. Here's a simplified version of his technique. Step 1. Know what you want. Start by selecting a specific dream or goal to focus on. Gain clarity about what it entails and why it matters to you. The clearer you define your objectives, the easier it becomes to achieve it. Step 2. The mental rehearsal technique. This visualization method is highly favored by top athletes. Dedicate a few minutes each day to practice when you're relaxed, such as upon waking up, after meditation or prayer, or before going to bed. Follow these 3 steps. Number 1. Step into the movie theater. Imagine yourself sitting in a movie theater. As the lights dim, a movie begins playing. Visualize yourself flawlessly performing the activity you want to improve. Pay attention to the intricate details like your clothing, facial expression, environment, and the presence of others. Incorporate sounds you would hear, such as traffic, music, conversations, or applause. Additionally, recreate the emotions you would experience during this activity. Number 2. Enter the movie. Rise from your seat and approach the movie screen. Open a door within the screen and step into the actual movie. From this perspective, experience the entire scene again, looking out through your own eyes. This technique, known as the embodied image, intensifies the impact of the visualization. Maintain a vivid portrayal of sights, sounds, and sensations. Number 3. Reabsorb the movie. Exit the screen and return to your seat in the theater. Reach out and grab the playing screen, which contains the movie of your life. Shrink it down to the size of a cracker and consume it. Envision each tiny piece as a hologram, encapsulating the complete picture of your excellent performance. Visualize these fragments traveling down into your stomach, dispersing through your bloodstream and reaching every cell in your body. Imagine every cell illuminating with the movie of you performing perfectly. Completing this entire process should take approximately 5 minutes. By incorporating it into your daily routine, you'll be astonished by the significant improvements you witness in your life. Embrace these visualization steps to harness the power of your imagination and shape your reality. Commit to the practice, and you'll experience remarkable, positive changes. Another powerful visualization technique is the vision boards, which allows you to easily see your goals as they're already achieved. A vision board is a collage of images, powerful words, or phrases that evoke the visuals, objects, and sensations associated with successfully accomplishing your goals. For instance, if you dream of owning a new car, visit your local auto dealer and have a picture taken of yourself sitting behind the wheel of your desired car. Similarly, if your goal is to visit Paris, find a picture or poster of the Eiffel Tower and place it alongside a picture of yourself on your vision board. In addition to creating a vision board, there are several other practices that can help increase your vibrational frequency. Number 1. Practice daily gratitude. By focusing on the things you appreciate and genuinely expressing gratitude, you can create a powerful shift in your vibration. Number 2. Dedicate half an hour to meditation every day. Meditation aids in the quieting of the mind, allowing you to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. By consciously choosing to focus on positive experiences, you can elevate your vibrational frequency. Number 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Whether it's through spending time with uplifting company, engaging in inspiring activities, or consuming enriching content, surrounding yourself with positivity can significantly elevate your vibration. The underlying principle of the law of vibration is that in order to manifest our desires, we must align our energy and vibration with what we wish to attract. By doing so, we become like magnets, drawing positive experiences and opportunities towards us, ultimately turning our dreams into reality. As a result, we become more positive, happier, and more fulfilled individuals. Ultimately, the law of vibration teaches us how to lead a more meaningful and purposeful existence, one that's in perfect harmony with our deepest desires and aspirations.